What is going on, everyone? Leon checking in, and today we're at it again with another video. Today we're going to talk about the Spigen Tough Armor smartphone case. So I'm currently using an OtterBox Defender Series rugged case, and it's very nice. It's more on the premium side, but it's very thick. Now, I've used a Spigen in the past, and I really liked it. And this has some good protection going on here, but it's going to be a little bit thinner. So with those things being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So on the left we have the flexible skin, and on the right we have the rigid outer shell. Although you'll never see the internals of the flexible skin, I think it looks really cool. The rigid outer shell is also cool because it's this futuristic modular add-on that snaps onto the flexible skin. So let's go ahead and talk more about design. The first portion is the flexible skin that your phone fits in, and for this video I'm going to be using a Pixel 4 XL, so this case is specifically designed for that phone. So the flexible skin features a unique interior design that has air cushion technology. Now if you look at the flexible skin, you're going to see these cutouts, and one of the cutouts will be for the camera module, the other cutout will be for the kickstand, which is included on the rigid outer shell. It has buttons for volume down, volume up, and power. On the bottom of the flexible skin we'll also have more cutouts for things such as the USB-C port and the speaker. Now if we look at the cutout for the USB-C port, you'll see that we don't have a flap here, and some of the skins actually do have this. That's what's going to be missing here. Next we have the rigid outer shell, which adds a second layer of protection and more functionality. You can see we're going to have a cutout for the camera module on this piece as well, and this is the portion of the case that's going to house the kickstand. Now before we go ahead and install the Spigen Tough Armor case on the Pixel 4 XL, I did want to do a size comparison with the OtterBox Defender series. Now looking at these side by side, you can see that the Defender series is actually taller, and it's also hard to see, but it's actually a little bit wider. Now the Spigen is going to have a huge advantage here. If you follow the channel, you know that I'm a big fan of Stadia. So I have the power support claw, and the Spigen Tough Armor case with the Pixel 4 XL installed will fit into the power support claw. Now that's just not going to happen with the OtterBox Defender Series rugged case. So let's go ahead and install my Google Pixel 4 XL in the flexible skin for starters. You can see it's just going to slide right into place here, and it's going to be pretty easy. You can still use a screen protector. Then we can grab that rigid outer shell, and that's just going to press right down into place, and it's going to fit really nice. So let's talk about that kickstand. That's just going to pull right out, and that will allow us to put the phone in a viewing position. Okay, so the conclusion. So the Spigen Tough Armor case provides protection and modern cosmetic enhancements at an affordable price. The case actually feels light in the hands. It's actually really nice to hold compared to the OtterBox Defender Series rugged case. It has a nice size. It's as compact as it can be, but it's going to give you that protection. Now, of course, I think the OtterBox Defender Series is still going to do a better job because it's thicker. Now, there are some things going on with the Spigen Tough Armor case that I feel could have been better. For one, we have that kickstand. It's a nice feature to have, but it would have been nicer if it was reinforced. It kind of just flaps around. It would have been nice if it actually snapped into place. A feature that's missing on the Spigen Tough Armor case that I feel should be there is just a flap for the USB-C port. Now on the OtterBox Defender Series rugged case, we get that, and it's just there to cover that port, just keep it protected, keep dust and dirt out. It's a nice feature to have. And this last one really isn't that big, but that rigid outer shell, it's going to be a fingerprint magnet. But overall, I'm very excited for this case. I'm a little nervous because I feel like I do have a little less protection compared to the OtterBox Defender Series rugged case. But I can actually fit this in my power support claw for my Stadia controller, and I can game with it a little bit better without having to remove extra parts like I had to do with the OtterBox Defender Series. So that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, please leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, as always, drop those down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Now there are 3 ways you can support the channel. The first way is to click on the Amazon storefront link in the description below. There you'll find items that I have bought or I would like to buy, and anything that you do buy does support the channel. The next way you can support the channel is just by sharing this video with someone who might enjoy it or find it useful. And the last way to support the channel is just by clicking that subscribe button. Now liking and subscribing are important. Those are your ways to vote on whether you like the video or the channel. Liking and subscribing are also important for new viewers. When they see the likes and subscribers, they think that the videos are helpful and the channel is worth watching. So that is pretty much it. And until next time, Leon checking out.